friends, MD Vegan. I make a smoothie today, and one of these amazing smoothies with fruit juice. I make a juice. I have an orange juice here. I have these very inexpensive juice oranges, and these are 6 juice oranges. It's not even half a liter, but almost 2 cups, I would say. I don't know if I need everything of it. I will definitely use it another way. Orange juice will never go bad. I love it, and it's nice to have a citrus juicer because citrus juicers, in addition to a regular juicer, is easy because you don't need to peel the citrus fruit, which is the most of the work. You want to make orange juice, and you have to peel the oranges and put them through the juicer. It's a lot of work to peel the oranges. But with a citrus juicer, the citrus press, you just halve the orange or the lemon and press, and then you have the juice. Very easy to cleanse also, very recommended. I always have it at home. Citrus juicer, citrus press, it's always there. Because these orange juice that can be used, or lemon juice, in so many ways. And to make soups with vegetables or fruit, and smoothies too. And smoothies are so great to get the fruit in, because they are so, you can just sip it away, enjoy, blend all these wonderful flavors together. Here I have a fruit that is very nice. I love this fruit, it's world famous. It's called persimmon, you see. And if it's ripe, you can take it off very simple. This is not yet ripe. You can eat it, but it can be very, very soft. I want to show you the fruit also. But here is the fruit and it's ripe. You see, this is so soft here. So soft, you can see that. And it is soft, almost runny, and you can blend it as is in the blender here, just as is the soft and runny, almost runny persimmons. You can blend. They're very sweet and delicious, and very nutritious. They are so keeping. That's why they're so world famous. They come from South Asia, I guess, and now they are all over the world, the globe, because they have the wonderful properties. I mean, you can eat them and be completely satisfied with them. That's just amazing. And what you can also do, you can blend them as is and have a pudding. If this liquid, almost liquid texture turns into pudding just by blending it. That's because of one of the most amazing aspects of fruit, the texture, the fiber. Every plant produces fiber, and every plant produces their own kind of fiber. There are endless kinds of fiber. Fibers are used by plants to keep them standing up. These kind of things, architectonic things, static things, but also other things. And for food, the fiber is so interesting because they create texture. That means it is thick, thin, pudding-like, whatever. It's all fiber, I would say. And funny thing is, if you have this kind of fiber, this very runny, gel-like thing, and blend it, just by blending it, it turns into pudding. How is that? I don't understand. That is the magic of fiber. It's so interesting. And fiber is super healthy. We need fiber to survive, I would say, because without the fiber, digestion doesn't work. Funny thing, fiber is almost not digestible. It's just there to keep the intestines working, to keep the bacteria working. But without that, you would have sugar spikes, all kinds of diseases. Fiber is super healthy. Really, we need it. And today I don't want to make a pudding. I want to make a smoothie. So I put something liquid into this persimmon, 2 persimmons in it, and that's orange juice. And I have, they say, 2 cups orange juice with 2 persimmons. But I begin with with 1 cup only, half of the amount. I don't know how much I will need to get it runny, and I'll put some dates into that. I have here 6 dates. This is some small to medium-sized dates. Depends on how large they are. I begin with 3 dates. 3 dates. I like the combination of date and persimmon. Date they are somehow similar. They make it a little caramel-like. The persimmons, they have no bitter, no sour flavor. Very gentle, malty, warm, sweet flavor. These persimmons are very specific. Not like orange. Orange is really, they have a strength, they have this sour, this bitter peel and so. Persimmons don't have that. That's interesting. They're so gentle. So the date fits nicely into that and adds a little bit sweetness. The orange adds a little bit sour flavor. The dates balances that a little bit. Dates and oranges are very nice together, I would say. And I will begin with, as I said, 2 cups of orange, 1 cup of orange juice. Maybe I add something if I need a little bit more. Let's see, blender dance. It's always a magic with persimmon, as the texture changes so much in the color also. You see, this is the persimmon color with the orange. It's almost the same color. It's a very nice warm tone. I love this color. And the texture is, again, it's in pudding-like. Even if I have this orange juice, it's still like pudding a little bit, you see? It's a firm texture. It's a little bit softer than more runny when you without the orange juice, or than without the orange juice, but it still is. Yeah, let's see, I put a little bit more on it, but before I will taste it, because I want to know more or less dates. Yeah, let's see. I have to tweak a little bit, maybe. Let's see. Oh yeah. Wow. No more dates, that's enough. So 3 dates is enough. There is the slight sour tone of the orange, and it's so warm. Texture is so fluffy. Awesome. I will put more orange juice here. Now I have 2 cups orange juice with 2 persimmons and 3 dates, medium dates. Let's see. One more. That gesture means now the sound is even. Came down from this to this. And when that happens, that tells me usually the blender is ready. Yeah, it looks better now. Have a look. It's still a little bit creamy, but that is more like a smoothie, you know. The other one was more like a pudding, and that's all fine. You can also make a little bit more pudding-like and less orange juice, but you can also put more orange juice. I think that's okay, yeah? But it's always up to you. Oh, it looks amazing. Let's taste it. Wow. This amazing sweet and sour. Together with this wonderful gentleness from the persimmon. Here, that's what it looks like. I pour it into my glass. I would say that it's a smoothie, right? Looks like a smoothie and tastes like a smoothie. I really like this orange color from the persimmon, and persimmon is something I don't get all the time in our health food shop. They have sometimes they change their what they have, and always they say not a very big shop, so they have always a little bit changing them. I don't get the persimmon all the time, but when they have them, usually in season, special season times, then they get them. Then I can grab some and put them at home. And when you buy them At Thanksgiving, they say in America, you eat them at Christmas. That's what they say. So it takes a month or so until they're really ripe. And that's really worth something to it, because they need to be really soft to fully enjoy them. But even if they are soft, it's amazing. Many people might not know, I don't know. You can blend them into a pudding and change the texture so much just by blending. And putting orange juice makes the texture different and gives it a little bit more flavor, yeah. And so on, many things. Cinnamon you could use, or ginger, and there's so many things I can do. I think in the countries where the persimmon is at home, in Germany it's not really at home, but it is here, but not at home, yeah. But in the countries where they have them all the time, I guess they do a lot of things with persimmon we don't even know here. I'll find out a little bit more about it. I take little steps. I love that fruit, as I said, and will definitely do some more with it. I can encourage you, try to. It's a fantastic fruit. And not that expensive. It's not that expensive. It's really okay if you have a season and a bunch, and so that can have. And yeah, one thing I would recommend to look at, because there are basically two different. There are many kinds, but two different differences in the persimmon. Here, the peel. You know, the peel can be tart, and the peel can be not tart. When the peel is tart, you have to peel it. You can't eat it. I would just spoon it out of the fruit, because when it's tart, you can't eat it. It's very bad. But that is not because the persimmon is bad, but because there's a certain kind of persimmon. In different countries, they grow different kinds of persimmon, and one of these, I had them in the supermarkets here in Germany. I once tried a persimmon. It was inexpensive. I took it home and tried it. It was very bitter. I had to peel it. I had to eat to spoon it out. And I thought, oh, dangerous. Careful with persimmons. Yeah, you have to look, and maybe the peel is, I don't know what it was, why it was so bitter. And then I read it in an article. They said there are two different kinds of persimmons. One is the bitter peel, the tart peel, the astringent, pulls everything together. And the other peel, not at all. And that one here, I prefer. You can blend it right away. You can eat it with a peel. It's very nice. But there are different kinds. If you have a tart one, just peel it. Very easy. And you have the wonderful persimmon yet. Okay, thanks for watching again. Did I tell you about my video and like? You can like my video, I do it again. Like my video, subscribe, MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest.